Welcome to another stream along here with Know Your Wrestling. My name is Ephraim, and today's WWE NXT Live. We streamed last week, and it was actually a really good show. So I said, why not stream today? Plus, I didn't stream yesterday, so if I don't stream today, then I felt like I was not with you guys. I was letting you guys down. So sorry I couldn't be with you guys yesterday. Long day. I told myself, you know what? I couldn't do a 3 hour show. But I said today for NXT, I'll definitely be live. So here we are. We're also about to go live on TikTok as well, as you guys know. So you guys can go ahead and either subscribe here. For those that are watching on Twitter, feel free to also come on to the live by clicking the link in the bio. If you guys are on X or Twitter, come on over. And yeah, we're here for the next 2 hours with NXT Live. We are 4 minutes away. So excited for NXT. Last week was a really good live. And today I'm pretty sure it's going to be even a better live. So also we got to 50 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you for everyone that has also subscribed on YouTube. Amazing, amazing numbers. I think I have to really look back, but it's probably been a little bit over a month that we've actually been on YouTube. And we might not have actually gone even a month on TikTok, but definitely the numbers have been still tremendous here on TikTok. So appreciate it, Brenda. Thank you for coming on in. We are about to go live for NXT watch along. So if you guys are wrestling fans, love some NXT, love some wrestling, make sure that you guys come on over. Shindo, my boy Shindo. Shindo, sorry I wasn't live yesterday, my brother. It was just a long day, man. We here, man. I had to since I didn't do live yesterday, it's only fair that I do NXT live today. So we are 3 minutes away from NXT. Should be a good show, actually. Some good matches. So let's hope that was actually good. I was wondering where you were at. Was at Raw was so good. Oh, you were there, Shindo. Let's go. I was actually thinking when I seen that they were in Salt Lake City, I'm like, wonder if Shindo's there. Oh no, actually, you're not from Salt Lake. It's Ethan that's from Salt Lake. Shindo wasn't at Raw. He was just watching Raw. But Raw was good. I did watch it. I think I fell asleep at one point, but I did watch it. The main event was good. The main event, if I'm not mistaken, was Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso. They jumped Jey Uso, and then Cody Rhodes came out to help him. That's what happened. Yep. That's crazy. So you're able to watch it on Peacock live? I have Peacock, but I'm not able to watch it on Peacock. That's crazy. Or am I? I wonder if I actually am. Now you got now you got me thinking. No, I got to go check. No, I'm about to go check. I never knew you can actually watch it live off of Peacock. I'm about to go check right now. Let's take a look. Guys, if you guys are just tuning in, we're getting ready for NXT watch along. We are about a minute away, but I'm going to go ahead and check what Shindo said. Shindo said I can watch it live. I didn't even know you can actually watch live TV. Or maybe you have to pay extra. Do you pay for Do you pay the $4.99 or the $9.99? Kansas City, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you following the live. You pay the $9.99. Maybe I should pay that then. Because right now I don't have anything that actually says that I can watch live TV. If I go to WWE, I don't see anything on there that tells me that I can watch it. The only thing I would be able to watch NXT would be like the reruns, but I don't see anything. I'm gonna have to actually take a look. I'm gonna take a look, man. I'm gonna see. Shindo might have taught me something new today. Appreciate everyone that is watching. NXT Live should be underway. Looks like they're just finishing up with the last show, and we will be watching NXT. But what are you guys looking forward to today on NXT? Definitely looking to see what Becky Lynch. We actually have a good match as well with Mustafa and Dominic, if I'm not mistaken. Next week, it would actually be Dragon Lee and Dominic. This would be a good match. I wonder if they're actually calling up Dragon Lee. I've seen that as well. Uh, Gyat. Gyat? Not sure what that means. Big Time Bex just posted her daughter before the show. Nate the Favorite says, "Yo, what's good, Nate the Favorite? What is good? Are you guys excited about tonight's show? And if so, what are you guys excited about? Appreciate you guys already liking the live. So let's see. Today's goal is to get 10 new followers. All right. So 10 new followers on today's goal. We already got one. So shout out to him. And then we also got 50 subscribers now on YouTube. So shout out to that. This is literally me. No one knows. My friends don't know. My family don't know. I haven't posted on my Facebook, my personal social media. This is building from the ground up, just a wrestling community where we can all have fun. Heel Kevin, what's up? Hello, hello. It's Becky coming out. It's Bex coming out. Yeah, Bex definitely coming out. Who is betting Becky Lynch? Who's beating Becky Lynch? Let me tell you something. I just heard, and I don't know if you guys heard that. What's her name? The lady from AEW. I can't think of her name right now. Damn, I gotta look up her name now. Give me just a moment. If you guys know the name, put it into the chat. But I won't be surprised if they come and put her in NXT and she takes the title from Becky at some point. That'd be dope. Jade. There you go. Jade. Yes, yes, yes. Not Renee Young. I would love Renee Young actually back though. But yeah, if Jade was to come back, or not come back, but come to WWE, that's somebody that can actually take the title away from Bex. So right now we're just watching the highlight of how Bex beat Tiffany Stratton. And does this mean Tiffany's actually getting a call up? That's another thing. Like, what do you guys think happens next with Tiffany? Is she ready to actually go up to WWE, SmackDown, or Raw, or does she still need some work? Wrestling Today, welcome, welcome. Nate the Favorite. I wish I can show, but we'll just do a play-by-play. And doing some trivia as well. Once we got everything going on commercial breaks, we'll do some Know Your Wrestling trivia. Tiffany still needs work. Not going to lie. No, I mean, I would say she did all right last week, but you watch more NXT than I do. Last week was my first time watching NXT from beginning to end. What up, bro? What up? What up? Nate, no worries, man. I said I just do the play-by-play. I would love to actually show the show, but don't want to get kicked off. Her character is great, but she still needs some time. Oh, and then I said we play trivia. If you love some wrestling trivia, you think you know your wrestling, we'll also be doing that as well. The man is back, and he says, me and Natalia are friends. You and Natty are friends, huh? Are you a cat person as well? Oh, here goes Bex. Tiffany needs work, but her finisher is clean. Top Top Her Ramirez, what's good? Yes, cat person. I was just talking to someone and they were telling me how they love cats and they had like these great cats. And I'm like, I don't like cats. I'm scared of cats. Low key, scared of cats. Shout outs on YouTube. Thank you guys for coming on to YouTube. We do got now 50 subscribers on YouTube. On YouTube, let me know where you guys are watching from. Where in either America, where in the world are you guys watching from? Same thing on TikTok. Let me know where you guys are watching from. And appreciate everyone that has already showed some love to the stream. So let's set a goal as well. Set a goal now so we all know. In the next 2 hours, I want the goal to be 5,000 likes on here. All right. We had 447 likes. So get those likes up. Don't forget to share as well if you guys want to help out the channel, build. And we're looking for 10 new followers today on TikTok. I would love 10 on YouTube. TikTok seems to be a little easier, but let's go for the 50 subscribers that we've already gained here on YouTube. I want to see Tommaso versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental title. If Chad wins, yeah, dope. I do agree. Here we go. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch in the house. XT. Let's see. Let's get this up and going here. Cool, cool. Let's see what Becky Lynch has to say. NXT. NXT. I wonder how if she brought a lot of eyes last week. The top actual viewership in a very long time for NXT. And all due to Becky Lynch. Who is your NXT Mount Rushmore? Hmm. I'm gonna think on it. I'm gonna think on it. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna think on it. Let me see what she has to say, and I'm gonna get back to you on that one. That's a good question. Let's see everybody else answer as well. Ramirez says, "Who's the NXT Mount Rushmore?" Ooh, calling out Ivy. Oh, she out here rapping. Who are your favorites? Underrated. Oh no, she called out everybody. She literally just called out the women's locker room right now. Called out the women's locker room. Becky, Becky, Becky. I feel like I gotta go to one of these shows now at NXT just to see Bex live. Good question. Good question, Shindo. We're gonna answer those questions, both those questions here in just a bit. Tiffy time is over, says Bex. Tiff time is over. Becky's time, they're yelling. I thought at first they said Becky sucks, but they're saying Becky's time. Yo, Bad Bunny cousin, Good Rabbit. What's up, Good Rabbit? Are you calling me Good Rabbit? I'm Good Rabbit. Uh-oh. Here goes Tiffany. Tiffany Stratton showing up here. Here goes Tiffany. Let's see her mic work. I've never seen her mic work, so let's see how good she is on the mic. Let's see how good Tiffany is on the mic against Becky Lynch. Oh, Tiffany. Okay, okay. I hope this time comes soon. WWE got to utilize him, but I think he had an injury. Oh, he think he's cleared to wrestle now. If you're talking about Johnny Gargano, they probably just don't got a storyline for him. So Tiffany wanting a rematch tonight. What does Becky say? Yeah, he was at a house show against. I forgot who he wrestled at a house show. I can't remember. Let me fix this light really quick. Yeah, he was just at a house show. Damn, who did he wrestle? Omos, and he won. Yes, Omos, and he won. Oh, looks like she's trying to get her rematch at No Mercy. Yep, No Mercy. Yep, Tiffany versus Becky at No Mercy. Ooh. But Bex is rocking these J's out to the ring, though. You see the Jordan she got on today? I would say Having Becky in NXT is going to be good. I think she's going to definitely help the women's locker room. I'm happy with her being there. Oh yeah, she cooking on the mic for sure. She's going to definitely elevate a lot of these girls to get their game mic game up. Dino, what's good, bro? Man, my day was good. I would honestly say exhausted right now, but I had to push through to get here. Had to push through. I said I missed yesterday. I gotta do it today. Walt Disney. Ooh. She says she's a better wrestler than she is a talker. So let's go punch for punch. So right now she's actually beating down. Oh, who comes from behind? Kiana James coming from behind. So Tiffany and Kiana jumping Becky. Is anybody actually going to save Becky though? Is anybody actually going to save Becky? Here goes Tiffany with a chair though. Becky though holding on to home. Oh, here goes Becky though. Becky handling both of them, and they both get away though. Becky standing tall in the ring. Come on, big time Bex. You gotta hang with the big dog. You think Jade Cargill go to NXT or main roster? Someone just asked who beats Becky, and I think that Jade Cargill would be the one to be Becky. I mean, if you want Jade Cargill to make some noise, that's the best option. Jade Cargill. All right, let me go back to the questions that you guys had. The first question was, who is my NXT Mount Rushmore? Everybody in the chat, let's hear who your NXT Rushmore is. I would say NXT Rushmore. Carmelo Hayes, man. I think Carmelo Hayes is one of the best right now in NXT. He he's good overall. Can he get better? Absolutely. But I think that he's only been in NXT for a very little bit of time, and he's proven to be a top contender. And even when he wrestled on Raw that one time, he did good. So I think that would be one of the top. And then someone asked who he is. I think Shindo asked. Was it Shindo that asked? Favorite underrated wrestlers. Good question. Underrated wrestlers. I gotta go look at their roster. I'm gonna tell you right now. But you guys did say Dragonoff. I'm ready to see him tonight too. Johnny, Champa, Finn, Adam Cole, Women are Asuka. I believe Asuka. Bailey, hell yeah. Rhea? Not Rhea. Wrestling said I'm a little behind him. Let's see if we can fix that. He's Johnny Takeover for a reason. Let's see. Trying to catch up to your Smello, but I do. West was in it. Triple threat would have gone crazy. I wonder what happens to West. He goes Becky Lynch though backstage. No way. Becky says 2-on-1. She's ready to do a handicap match. Okay, hear me out, says Nate. Rock versus Cody versus Roman in a Hell in a Cell match for the title. I'm not mad at it as long as Cody wins, though. Nate, I'm okay with that match, but Cody has to win. Cody has to win. Oh my God! Why they're here dressed like damn, what's that movie called? Matrix. Thirsty, thank you for following the channel. The Rock versus Cody versus Roman Reigns in a Hell in a Cell for the title. Yeah, Nate, I'm down with it. I'm down, but Cody has to win. Chad Gable, I agree. What do you guys think about Metaphor? Bro, we look alike. Bro, we look alike. Let me see this picture. Let me see. Uh, that's funny. It actually looks like my picture. I'll have to actually take a look and see. That's funny though. Shindo, if you actually see that picture, it almost looked like it's my picture, but I might have to look on my other phone because I can't get out the live right now. We almost got Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 39. I know, I seen that. Hey, good evening. You know, the other day I tried to tell you that I finally beat my girlfriend in wrestling, and you or someone else blocked me from David Rosa. Very disrespectful coming from you. David, no one blocked you. You were actually on the live the whole time. I don't know if you remember. But let's not start that today because if we do need to block you, matter of fact, I think today I'm going to add a moderator. I'm going to add a moderator today because sometimes it's a lot to kind of go through. Greg says, "How you think NXT No Mercy going to be?" I think it's going to be good. Devin on YouTube. The fact that The Rock was in the new SmackDown commercial says that he might actually be back, and it was not a one-off. Devin, I agree. I definitely think that was a build up to something bigger. I honestly think that he shows up at Royal Rumble. And just imagine if he does win Royal Rumble, Devin. Devin, do you think he wins Royal Rumble? Keto, yo, why didn't you stream yesterday? Y'all was so exhausted, to be honest with you, man. I was so exhausted. So exhausted. But I'm here. That's why I actually went live today because I didn't know if I was going to go live for NXT. And then I was like, I missed yesterday. I got to push through because you know what happens when you start missing 2 days, then you miss 3 days. You miss 3 days. And I'm trying to stay consistent. Did you read my comment, my brother? I did. I did. I just read that you beat your girlfriend finally. Congratulations. How did you beat your girlfriend, David? What submission did you put her into? Devin says, or maybe Roman is beating someone up with Solo and Jay, and then the Rock music hits. Okay, I like that. I like that. I can see that. Okay, so Devin thinks that either Roman Reigns is beating somebody up with Solo and Jay, and then the Rock music hits, and that's how we get the Rock back. What do you guys think? How do we get the Rock back into WWE? Is it a Royal Rumble? Is he showing up at the Fast Lane? Where do you think we get back Roman Reigns, or does Roman Reigns not come back? You think it was a one-off? What do you guys think? David, all good, man. All completely good. Shindo, it is going to be you, bro, because you've been with me. Let me see. If I blocked you off the lives, how are you on here, though? You feel me? Give me just a moment. Let me see if I can do this. Shindo. All right, Shindo, I'm about to go make you the moderator now. Mute accounts, block accounts, comment, manage guests, and comment. All right, there you go, Shindo. My first moderator. Shout outs to that. Shout outs to Shindo. Appreciate you, man. Shindo's always on here, either YouTube or TikTok. So definitely got to show the love. You and Ethan had definitely been my number one. I'll always remember Shindo and Ethan. And you guys come from YouTube, where I actually started it all. So pretty dope. Or Roman Reigns celebrating a win, then The Rock comes out. Roman goes for a hug, and then Rock gives a rock bottom. Devin, I like it, man. Devin on YouTube. He's over on YouTube, so you guys don't see his comments. How long have you been watching wrestling? Trick Williams. Rock is not coming back. Devin over on TikTok. Dino says Rock is not coming back. It was a one-time thing. Cody is the one to beat Roman Reigns. I made history, says Shindo. Yep, you did. Damn, I didn't get water. I need to get water in just a bit. No problem, man. No problem. Thank you. I don't know what's David's problem, to be honest with you. What do you guys think about Trick Williams, by the way? Is Trick Williams actually good? Do you think he has opportunity to be great? Ooh, not Dominic giving advice. I say Trick Williams is good on the mic though. They're building up Trick Williams though. Building up Trick Williams. Kay says, why don't we watch the show? It'll get copyrighted. There you go. Thank you, Shindo. People get away with it, but when you're trying to build a brand, you don't want to get flags on your channel because once you get 3 flags, they shut down the whole channel, and then I'll have to actually rebuild. And I'm not trying to do all that. Damn, they gave Pete Dunne the jobber entrance, or Butch, as we know him, the jobber entrance. They did him dirty. This should be a good match, though. Butch versus Tyler Bate. I think it's good. Devin says, I've been watching for 9 years. All right, so Devin, everybody that comes on to either TikTok or YouTube, and you're here on YouTube, we want to know your top 5 male wrestlers and your top 5 woman wrestlers. It looks like you've been here long enough watching wrestling to know it could be across any brand. It could be AEW, NXT, Raw, SmackDown. Top 5 WWE Raw, or sorry, top 5 WWE, not WWE, male wrestlers in general, or women wrestlers in general. See, I'm so tired. But we have Butch in the ring going against Tyler Bate. Thank you, Keto. Thank you, Shindo. Thank you, Gabba, for coming on in. Get those likes in, guys. 1.3 thousand likes. The goal is also to get to 10 new followers. So if you're in the chat, you're enjoying yourself, we will be doing trivia here in just a bit. But we have Tyler Bate versus Butch. Should be a really good match. Hopefully they don't do Butch dirty, though. He already got a jobber entrance. I mean, Butch, though, is starting off the show pretty well, though, right? Getting some offense in. Going for the fingers. Doing what Butch does best. Trying to break the fingers of Tyler Bate. You say another underrated wrestler? I think Butch is underrated. He's actually really good. Really good. I think a one-on-one match, man, he can go. He can definitely go. Probably not the best on the mic, but when it comes to in-ring skills, underrated. Ooh. Hey, slap to the face there to Tyler Bates from Butch. Devin on YouTube is saying that his current is Braun Breaker, Gunther, Chad Gable, Brian Danielson, and Ubuchi. Okay. Good top 5 there. I love how he's went across the board on all wrestling platforms. And then for women, it says Tiffany, Cora, Liv, Raquel, Mercedes, and Trinity. I love it, man. I love your top 5. Thank you. Shindo says his top 5 is Finn Balor, Seth, Johnny Gargano, AJ Styles, Tommaso, or Roman. I can't decide. You can't decide between Tommaso and Roman, Shindo? How do you even put them in the same category? Tyler Bate, though, attacking Butch as Butch is in the corner. LA George, what's good? Or LA Jorge, not sure how you pronounce it. Devin, thank you for coming on to the channel as well, man. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. What are you actually looking forward to tonight on NXT? Shindo says for his woman, Liv Morgan, Becky, Britt Baker, Tony Storm, and Cora Jade. If you guys are just joining us on TikTok and you haven't told me your top 5 male wrestlers, I want to hear your top 5 male wrestlers as well as your top 5 woman wrestlers. Wrestling Today, welcome back, brother. And if you guys have not followed Wrestling Today, a lot of good wrestling content. You can see a lot of the old streams. Damn, Butch knocked him out of midair right there, Tyler Bates, with a right hand. You can see some of the stuff that he's actually showing. He does go back to some WWE Attitude Era. I think the other day I was watching the Cactus Jack and Randy Orton match that he played. Pretty good. Keto says HBK, Ray, Dom, Seth, and Jay. I like to see that Dom is on your top five. Top five, Dominic Mysterio, and that's in order. So number one, HBK. Number two, Rey Mysterio. Number three, Dominic Mysterio. Then you got Seth and Jay Uso. Devin says, I never look at the cards before the show, so I'm genuinely confused by the matches. I feel you. I don't look at the cards either. I just know that Becky Lynch is in a handicap match tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. And I think Dominic is fighting Mustafa. I think I do know that. So I'm looking forward to that as well. I want to see Dominic against Mustafa. That should be good. We're going to go on to picture. Tyler Bates, though, complete control right now. I don't know if you guys see this Mortal Kombat commercial that you guys are seeing. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Or if you have seen it. I literally thought Batista was going to be in the new Mortal Kombat movie. And I'm like, who does he actually play? And then I realized it's Mortal Kombat the game. I'm like, damn. I was actually excited to see who the hell would Batista play in Mortal Kombat. He should be in the new Mortal Kombat. Dino says, you talking about all time or today wrestlers? Dino, let's talk about today wrestlers. I want to know about today wrestlers. Wrestling Today says Rock, Triple H, Austin, Taker, and HBK. 5 legends right there. All of them legends. I love all of them. Devin, though, he is giving me his legends. Legends, he says Cena, Rock, Austin, Batista, and Scott Steiner. Wow. A lot of people don't put Scott Steiner on their top 5. And for woman, he says Trish, Lita, Medusa, Tori Wilson, and Mickey James. Fun top 5 there from Devin over on YouTube. Thank you, Devin, for those. Keto over on TikTok says women's is Rhea, Liv, Raquel, Becky, and Lita. And that's also in order. So going back in order from Keto. See how I remember your name? Keto. Make sure I pronounce the T more. We got Rhea, Liv, Raquel, Becky, and Lita. I love Lita. I love me some Lita. 52 subscribers over on YouTube. Let's go. We got 52 subscribers on YouTube. Shout out to Devin for joining the channel as well. Wrestling Today say, though, today's top favorites is Seth, Drew, KO, Sammy, and AJ Styles. Love it. Love it. Devin says, I feel if the Rock really is back, they need to keep him away to keep people's suspicion up. They'll have it in the back of their mind. He is going to show up and he will at the important times. Yeah, man. He actually brought in, I don't know if you guys seen, I like to see viewership when they get big names. So Becky Lynch brought a lot of eyes. I think they were up almost over 20% viewership NXT last week, the highest in over 13 months or something like that. And then The Rock, the viewership was almost 2.8 million. It almost broke 3 million. And that's huge, as Raw is sometimes barely hitting 2 million. So huge for SmackDown. I'm pretty sure they're also doing that because they're also negotiating new contracts for Raw and SmackDown. So they got to bring it, right? They got to bring as much as they can to get the big dollars to see who's willing to pay. I don't know. We don't know what happens to Raw. We don't know what happened to SmackDown and NXT, but obviously we know that someone has to pay for the rights. So that's kind of huge. Devin says, Noam Dar looked like young Don Callis. I can see that. He does. Wrestling Today says, although I've liked AJ since his TNA days, but his today's is Seth, Drew, KO, Sammy, and AJ Styles. Not bad 5, though. Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre. I love me some Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, AJ Styles. I'm not mad at it. I like that top 5. Not mad at it all. Metaphor. What do you guys think about Metaphor? Good group. Still need work. Oh, Devin says he's only 17 years old and he has a lot of wrestling knowledge. So that means Devin is he's ready to play some wrestling trivia. So on the next commercial break, I'm actually gonna get it ready. We'll play some wrestling trivia and see if Devin, hopefully I'm saying your name right by the way. See if he actually knows his wrestling. Shindo, yep, he's the same age as you. So let's see if Devin and Shindo, same age. Let's see who knows their wrestling. I'm gonna get my trivia ready for the commercial break. Oh, I forgot. This is a tournament right here. Tournament. I forgot that they have this tournament going on. Let's do Golden Era trivia. Julian, what's good? Hello. I've started about 7 years ago. So Shindo says he started 7 years ago. And Devin told me a little earlier. Devin's been watching for 9 years. So he got 2 years over you. 2 years over you. So we'll see. We'll see. Who do you guys think win this match though? Devin says he doesn't know everything, but he knows a lot. What got you into wrestling, Devin? Dino started in the late 80s. I probably started yeah, mid 90s. Okay, the Hogan era, that sounds fun, but I do not know a lot of the golden era except Hogan was a no-selling turd. You hear that wrestling turd. Wrestling today. Wrestling today say he started at 97. Oh, dropping drop Butch on his neck. So they got 2 minutes. I didn't even know this was the time. Here goes Butch. 1, 2, kick out. Who do you guys got? Butch or Tyler Bates? No, wrestling today. It was an accident. Sorry. Dino says ruthless aggression. I've been watching when it was WWF. Same. I remember when when they did the haircut, they cut the dudes like F off and it was like get the F off, get the F out or something like that. Devin says, I got into it from TNA when Drew Galloway won the TNA title. I was hooked. Say less. You got in it through TNA and then started watching a lot of WWE. That's cool. I didn't really watch a lot of TNA, believe it or not. I did go to a TNA show though, even though I wasn't watching TNA. I went to a TNA show, and that's where I got to see Kurt Angle backstage. Pretty dope. Tyler Bates with a clothesline to Butch. They're on a time. Here goes Tyler Bates though. Top ropes. Ooh, Butch though with the knees up. What is Butch thinking? Butch goes for the pin. 1, 2. Drew Galloway is Drew McIntyre. Yep. That's after he got let go from WWE. He went to TNA. I think that's what happened, right? I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I saw John Cena first. Then I saw Jeff Hardy break Matt Hardy, and I was like, I gotta see this. Good people, John Cena, Jeff and Matt, the Hardy Boys. Damn, 9 seconds left, and Butch actually takes the victory. Butch is your winner. I Butch got a jobber entrance, but won. Surprisingly. Shout out to Butch. I loved AJ versus Will Ospreay in TNA. Didn't get to see that, but that must have been an amazing match. Will Ospreay is really good. I seen WCCW and NWA, AWA, WCW, TNA, and now AEW. He's seen all of it. I've never, believe it or not, watched WCW. I was such a WWE fan, man. I never watched WCW. Yeah, he did the indie scene and he went to Impact for a bit. I didn't follow Galloway either. Drew Galloway when he was out. Oh, here goes Butch hugging Tyler Bates. Love. Oh, She's actually been doing really good character work. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm taking a haircut. You getting a haircut, Julian? What kind of haircut, man? Mid fade. What kind of haircut? Yeah, I think she has potential for sure. Think she young, so young. I think she has a lot of potential. I'm excited to see her new get up right now, though. Let's see her new get up. No, Butch got the regular entrance. It just went to commercial. Oh, I didn't even see it, so he did get an entrance. Okay, okay. I'm tripping then. Thank you, Devin, for letting me know. I didn't even see it. Oh, yeah, a little much. More lingerie like. Oh, oh, what? Okay. How old is she? Like 19 or something like that? She's pretty young. She's strong though, man. That look at them arms. Wow, that's a whole different look. Let's see. Let's see. They're not gonna show her, are they? Are they gonna show Thea? No, they didn't show Thea in the new look. I don't know. I just feel Thea's not a fit to be a heel. She's just like the one shy kid wanting to fit in. We'll see. I don't think she doesn't have a heel character either. I don't think it's going to take a lot for her to get that heel character going though. We'll see. I think she's 20 or 19. I forgot. Julian says, I don't know what my haircut is. You don't know what your haircut is. What did you ask for? What do you guys think about Chase University as well? I like the gimmick. I think it's getting old. My honest opinion. I remember when it first started, I thought Andre Chase was doing good, but now I just think it's getting old. Andre Chase can never bring that to WWE, Raw, SmackDown. I do not know Lola Vice, but I just heard she says she's the best woman wrestler ever. I did just read that though. All right, Devin is ready. Oh, Devin is ready for trivia. You guys ready for trivia over on TikTok? Let's get that first question in. All right. Devin's ready for trivia, guys, over on TikTok. Are you guys ready? We'll start it off a little simple for you guys. All right, a little simple for you guys. Oh, your dad's close friend. Okay. So you're going to get some tickets to the next show. All right, let's start off pretty simple. Let's start off pretty simple. Let's see. Which WWE superstar is known for their finishing move, the Styles Clash? Started off simple. I told you guys. Started off simple. All right. Okay, okay. So everybody pretty much on the same time. AJ Styles, AJ Styles. All right, AJ Styles. All right, I'm gonna take it back a little bit. We're gonna take about a couple of years and say who won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble in 2018. That's the first question. So I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna start there. Who won? Keto says Becky. Devin says Asuka. We got Asuka, Asuka. All right, that is correct. The answer is Asuka. So let's make this even harder. Who did she eliminate to be the first ever Women's Royal Rumble winner? Who did she actually eliminate? Julian says Nia Jax. Shindo says Nia Jax. Dino says Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella. Let's make sure that I don't miss anybody else. So looks like Keto's also saying Nikki Bella. Hold on a second, guys. It's like freezing on me here. So one moment. And the answer is Nikki Bella. You guys are correct. So whoever says Nikki Bella is correct. It was not Nia Jax. That would have been dope though if she took out Nia Jax. And what do you guys think about Nia Jax, by the way? Devin, are you excited to see Nia Jax back in WWE? All right, so let me get you guys another question here. Not trying to go too far back. All right, we are back, but I'm going to ask one more question. Who was the first WWE superstar to successfully cash in the Money in the Bank contract? And who did they defeat? So who was the first person to successfully cash in the Money in the Bank contract, and who did they defeat? All right, so Dino says Edge. Julian says Brock Lesnar. Give you guys some time so we can see who the winner is. Dino says John Cena. Oh, beat John Cena. So Dino says Edge to beat John Cena. Devin is also saying Edge to beat John Cena. Edge, and he beat John Cena. So I'm getting a different answer here. We're going to have to go and look back because it says the first WWE superstar to successfully cash in Money in the Bank. Oh, okay, I know what it was. It says at WrestleMania. Who was the first to? So you guys are right. It is Edge. I can't remember who Edge beat though. I believe it was John Cena. But let's say at WrestleMania, who was the first person to successfully cash in at WrestleMania? So you guys were right. If you said Edge was the first one, that is correct to beat John Cena. But now let's talk about who did it at WrestleMania and who did he beat? Shindo is saying Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins. Devin is also saying Seth Rollins. And who did he beat? Who did he beat? All right. We got Shindo saying Brock. Keto say Keto. Actually, I see your let's see. Did he say Keto? I didn't see you. Oh, Seth beat Brock. Oh, on my screen it shows Shindo on TikTok. Seth Rollins. Well, I see. Keto says Seth beat Brock. So technically, he probably was first. Because he said who it was and who he beat, and you said who it was, but you forgot to say who he beat. So Shindo for sure. He got you. 12-inch was good. All right, let's get back to this match and we'll play some trivia in just a bit. I did. I said who cashed in, but who did he beat as well? Was good. Was good. Not much, man. Just here playing some wrestling trivia. Dino saying Seth Rollins beat Roman. Yep, that is correct. All right, we'll get some questions here in just a bit. Let's see who wins this match here. But while we're waiting for the next trivia round, let me know what do you guys think about Chase University? Is it should they just give it all up, or is it actually a good faction? Should they give it up, or is it actually a good faction? Tell me what you guys think in the chat. Brandon Thornton, what's good? Do you remember the time when I said the wrestler's name different? Julian. No. Remind me though. It's only surviving because of Tia. Devin says Chase University is fun. I would like it to become an actual school to see how it is. So you want to see more of the school skits, or you want to see more like, oh, Duke Hudson actually is the winner. Do you want to see more like off academy type of vibe, or do you want to see more backstage segments with the school vibe? Tell me what you think. So Duke Hudson, Nathan Frazier, and I couldn't see who that first person was. All tied at 4. Oh, Siri. I think I remember. Yes, 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 yes. I do remember. Chase, you is annoying, says Keto, to be honest. Uh, the segments are solid, though. You like the segments of Chase University? Uh oh. A triple threat tiebreaker tonight. Should be a good match. Should be a good match. Here goes Roxanne, the Prodigy. Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy. What do you guys think about Roxanne? Future WWE champion or no? You like the backstage segments. Got it, Shindo. Got it. Yeah, do you guys like Roxanne? Do you think she shows up in the main roster the next draft or before the next draft? Imagine Dominic joins Chase U. That'd be funny. Imagine Dominic joins Chase U. Looks like you guys like a lot of the Chase University backstage segments though, because Devin is also saying the same thing on YouTube. Definitely future champ in the next few years. Maybe if she is booked right, says Devin, she can definitely be champion and on the main roster. Guys over on TikTok, don't forget to go ahead and hit those likes. If you haven't followed the channel as well, make sure that you follow the channel. We're looking for 10 new followers today. I believe we already had 2. So shout outs to those. And we're looking to get 5,000 likes to go today. So thank you guys. And also Shindo is our moderator. So shout outs to Shindo for his hard work. Shindo's actually been with me since YouTube. Looks like he actually likes to show up on TikTok now, though more. So shout outs to him coming over on TikTok. Bro, Indy Hartwell got drafted to the main roster, but it hasn't done anything, honestly. I know. I don't know if they're trying to get back. You know, when they had the way, I don't know if they're trying to like get that back. But then Johnny Gargano got injured. What's his wife's name? Candice LeRae also poorly used. Candice LeRae poorly used. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that wants to see Rhea Ripley eat an RKO from Randy Orton. Do you guys over on TikTok want to see Rhea Ripley eat a RKO from Randy Orton? Or does Rhea Ripley do her finisher on Randy Orton? What do you guys want to see? Julian, appreciate you following the channel, man. Thank you so much. Tommaso, Candace, Johnny, and Indy are all on the same show, so it could happen. I thought so. I thought so. It's kind of hard because I thought they were going to do the way, and then it looks like they're probably going to do DIY, the tag team. So they can go in 2 directions. But yeah, both those ladies, Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell, has not got any love. And then what's that guy's name? What's Indy Hartwell's husband's name again? He hasn't been on TV in a long time. You guys put in the chat. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I want to say it starts with a D. Can't remember though. It would be funny to see. LOL. The only thing Indy has done is fight Rhea and get her ass whooped. Yeah. I mean, I know Keto didn't say get her ass whooped, but she did get her ass whooped. Dexter Loomis. There you go. I understand with a D. Dexter Loomis, man. So there's also that connection between Dexter Loomis and Indy Hartwell. Nothing has happened there. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with that group. The thing is, there's so many. There's so many good people right now, man, and a lot of people that have potential. So it's like, yes, they're not being utilized, but they are utilizing a lot of different people. Like Chad Gable getting the love that he's getting right now, right? We want that for Chad Gable. Jey Uso kind of getting a spotlight. Can't say Jey Uso doesn't deserve that spotlight because he definitely deserves it. Gunther deserves the spotlight that he's getting. Um, Shinsuke deserves the spotlight that he's getting. Shinsuke, this is some of the best work I've seen Shinsuke do as well. I love heel Shinsuke. I love heel Shinsuke, man. He's been so good. Devin, what do you think about Shinsuke? Julian says, remember October 2nd is coming Raw, so I'm going. October, yeah, you did tell me that. Did you say you were sitting up close to or something like that? I think you told us that. I remember. October 2nd. I remember Julian telling us he was going to be on Raw. That's actually what? Uh, in 2 weeks. That is 2 weeks. Electra Lopez. Oh, this is Lola Vice. Okay, now that I see who Lola Vice is, I would say Lola Vice has a lot of potential. Is she the best in the world? I don't know because I haven't seen her actually in action. I'll see today. But I think she has a lot of good character work. I have seen her backstage segments. And I also think she's better than Carmen Electra. And I believe Carmen Electra was there before Lola Vice. So now that I'm looking at Lola Vice and who she is, that's cool. But yeah, I like Lola Vice's character work. We're gonna see Lola Vice now. Let's see how Lola does in the ring against Roxanne Perez. Yeah, Lola right now is on the show. Keto. She's fighting Roxanne. Who do you pick to win both men's and women's Royal Rumble 2024? Good question. Good question. I'll leave that also to you guys over on TikTok and on YouTube. Who do you think will win the men's and women's Royal Rumble? Keto says LA Knight for the men's. I'll give it a LA Knight. I like that. I like that. If he doesn't do anything prior to that, LA Knight is definitely has to be the winner. Nah, not Liv Morgan. I would say if Jade Cargill shows up, Jade. If she doesn't show up, I would like to see Raquel. So Jade, damn man, just Jade, Raquel, Rhea Ripley, Nia Jax. You have never seen four women that size all on the same women's roster. That's a hell of a women's roster, if you ask me. Just imagine them going into it like a faction. They're going to be unstoppable. If she shows up, Jade Cargill. So Devin is saying if Jade Cargill actually does show up, he's gonna say Jade Cargill as well for the women's. And if he shows up, ooh, that's crazy. He's saying if MJF shows up, MJF could win the Royal Rumble. Good call. I actually think though that AEW is gonna give him the money. Whatever he's asking for, AEW would be stupid to lose MJF, man. MJF right now is on another level. Another level. Shindo says MJF not going to WWE anytime soon, though. Here goes Lola Vice, though. Look for the armbar. Armbar. Nice little armbar there, too. A little different armbar than normal. Putting the arm right between the thighs. Does Roxanne actually tap out? Here goes Lola. Strikes to the back of the head. Trying to make Roxanne tap, but Roxanne is not tapping out. Oh, here goes Roxanne, though. Roxanne rose out of the armbar. I like MJF. Julian says blue and onions. You must be using Siri again, Julian. He says, I like when MJF say blue and when he says blue and onions. I don't think I've heard that. I don't think I've heard that one. The reason I got Liv winning is the background history of her and Rhea. Okay, I can see that. So you think storyline wise, there's story there that it can go. Roxanne, though, drop kick to Lola. Roxanne, nice uppercut there to Lola. They're yelling for. They definitely. The crowd is definitely cheering for Roxanne though right now. There's a whole section though with Chase University shirts. How cool! The re and hinting and hinting. Okay. Oh, Lola Vice is actually getting some cheers as well though. So both Roxanne and Lola getting the crowd to cheer their names. I like when MJF said blue and onions. I'm gonna have to look out. I don't really watch AW a lot. I watch more of No, Lola Vice loses though. Roxanne gets out of the ring. Roxanne beat Lola with a roll up. Damn. You know what? Carmen Electra though and Lola, I like it, especially a Puerto Rican tag team. All right, check this out. How about if LWO separates and then you bring up Dominic is up next, by the way, guys. Oh, Dominic is actually fighting Carmelo Hayes tonight. I'm down to see it. Carmelo Hayes and Dominic Mysterio up next. But let's say Selena Vega becomes the manager to Carmen Electra and Lola Vice. Yeah, Lola Vice. Because they all repping the Puerto Rican flag. They all Puerto Rican. Zelina Vega's mic work is on par. Remember when she used to actually be the manager to Andrade? She was good. I like Zelina as both a wrestler and a manager, but she has really good management skills. Lola is one of the few wrestlers that are Cuban. Oh, she is Cuban. Oh, still put it with the Latinas. We have a whole like Latinas world order. Ooh, Latinas world order. Let's go. Still LWO, huh? Roxanne with the dub. Yes, sir. From Shindo. 2.1 thousand likes here on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Let's take a look at what we have so far. We have 2 new followers today. So shouts out to those that have followed the channel. I know Julian was one of them. So appreciate Julian. I forgot who the other one was. It doesn't show me right now. But I know Julian was one of our new followers. So shout outs to Julian on that. Let's get back to the comments. Julian says, I like when MJF says blue and onions. Mr. Manny Fresh, what's good? Follow the live. Thank you so much, Manny Fresh. So Manny Fresh making it to 3 new followers today. The goal is to get to 10 new followers. Manny Fresh, you're in here. Is this wrestling talk? Not wrestling talk, is Know Your Wrestling. But I would want to know, Manny Fresh, since you're here. I love wrestling talk. Wrestling talk. I think I've watched it before on YouTube though. I think I watched them on YouTube. I love my favorite is what culture wrestling. Simon. I watch a lot of the what culture stuff, but Simon Miller, Ups and Downs, one of my favorites. I think the dude's amazing at what he does. But Manny Fresh, I want to know top 5 wrestlers of today's current era, and it could be through AEW, TNA, WWE, New Japan. Who's your top 5 men wrestlers and your top 5 woman wrestlers? If you could say any dream match in today's wrestling, who would it be? So today's dream match with current stars, is that what you're asking? I would say, you know who I want to see just because of mic work? I want to see MJF and LA Knight. They're probably not the best wrestlers, but mic work, I think they can definitely put a show on if they're allowed to just kind of go at it word for word. Devin says Rock has to show up at the Rumble. It's in Tampa. That is true. He's only minutes away. If he's in Miami, he's only minutes away. You know, with this whole writer's strike as well, people forget that's why he also showed up. There is a writer's strike going on. So that could be part of the reason that he had the time to show up on SmackDown. But who knows? Who knows? A promo between them would go insane. What do you guys think? Dream match. If you guys had a dream match with current WWE superstars, who do you think you would want to see? Devin, though, on YouTube is saying Tama Tonga versus Kenny Omega, and maybe Okada versus AJ Styles. Devin actually watches a lot of wrestling, not just AEW, WWE. He's definitely naming a lot of our New Japan wrestlers as well. Keto says, I want to see either Will Ospreay and Cody or Randy. Ooh, Randy and Cody? I'm down to see Randy and Cody, especially because of the history. They got a story to tell. All right. Manny for his I don't get the storyline either by I don't know the guy's name, but what is in the name? I can't remember his name right now. Anyway, Manny Fresh says his 5 men are Jay Uso. I'm becoming an LA Knight fan. Seth Rollins, Jeff Hardy, and all-time favorite Triple H, the Game. Okay, how long have you been watching wrestling, Manny Fresh? Shindo says Will Ospreay versus Ricochet. That's actually really good. Will Ospreay. Oh, Devin said the same thing. Ospreay versus Ricochet again. So looks like that could definitely be a dream match. That could potentially really happen too. Ospreay could definitely be signed. He's good enough to be signed to WWE if he wants the contract. I don't know if you guys seen the interview that Paul Heyman was willing to give him a contract. So I think that's still on the table. Paul Heyman will make that happen for sure. And Kota Ibushi versus Okada. Another good one. Here goes Becky talking to Roxanne backstage. You don't have to fight Kiana and Tiffany alone tonight. Let me be your tag partner. Roxanne asking Becky to be her tag partner. Got a nice ring to it, but I think you gotta get some ice on that shoulder, alright? I got this. They don't call me the man for nothing. Thank you. Some rub there. Rub though, Roxanne Perez getting that Becky rub. Big time Bex rub. Let's go. Or maybe Danielson versus Ricochet. I'm not mad at that one either. Did you guys hear that Daniel Bryan said this would be his last full-time, like last year doing full-time wrestling as well? How sad is that? I love Daniel Bryan. Love Daniel Bryan, man. I wish he would have done more in WWE. Actually, it was really sad when he left WWE. Manny Fresh, though, for his female wrestler says Zelina Vega, Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, another Liv Morgan fan, and Sasha Banks. Appreciate it. Killer US title. Appreciate it. See, teaming with Becky. She's teaming with Becky. So she asked Becky, Shindo, but Becky was like, I got this by myself. They don't call me big time Bex for anything. Go get some ice on your shoulders. So she might still show up though at the main event to help Becky. He says, yep, her future's confirmed. Pinhead, yes, Roxanne did win. And I got a good one since we are now in the TKO era. Carmelo versus Canelo. Carmelo versus Canelo. Here goes Carmelo Hayes also coming out. Carmelo Hayes, if you guys are not watching, has a shirt with Dom's face on it. So it's a circle, Dom's face with a target on Dom's face. Saying he won't miss. He's coming for his head. Dope shirt there from Carmelo Hayes. Manny Fresh says, I want Randy Orton to come back, but I don't think he will come back anytime soon. Randy Orton has to come back on Royal Rumble. Oh, here goes Dominic. Not even letting the match start and already going after Carmelo Hayes. Holding up the NXT title, though. Just imagine Dominic wins the NXT championship. Do you guys think that he wins an NXT championship, though? How crazy would that be? Here, Carmelo Hayes, though, from back behind. Right hand to Dominic Mysterio. Devin says, I know Canelo isn't UFC, but it would be a cool thing to say. Absolutely, I do believe it. Carmelo versus Canelo. I've actually had this fancy booking idea for a while. What if two 2009, Randy Orton was the leader of the Judgment Day. That would be a badass team. 2009, Randy Orton, really good Randy Orton, actually. Randy Orton was always good, but I love that 2009 Randy Orton. You're right. Carmelo character is too good. Too good to lose versus Dominic. Is that what you're saying? Who would take the title off of Carmelo, by the way? Who do you guys think would actually take the title off Carmelo Hayes? Greg says Randy Orton got spotted at the Performance Center. Oh, so he's probably trying to get back in shape. Hopefully by then he will be back, even if it's only part-time, because his doctors told he shouldn't. Yep, I did hear that. He has a really bad back injury. I love Randy Orton, though, man. I actually want the storyline to continue with Randy Orton and Matt Riddle, the RK Bro, because I knew that Randy was going to turn on him at some point, so they need to continue with that. They can't just leave it as is. Oh, okay, okay. That could be a Shindo. That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. They need to hurry and split the tag titles. I agree. I honestly have to say either make them one or split them. Absolutely. Devin on YouTube is saying, but I feel 2010 Randy Orton is slept on. He did more demonic stuff than '09 Orton. Listen, back then when Randy Orton really was a savage, he was exactly that, a savage, man. That dude did not care. Nowadays, he's a married man with kids, a lot more calm. But yeah, during 2009, 2010, just the young Randy itself was a savage Randy, man. The Legend Killer Randy Orton, loved Legend Killer Randy Orton as well. They need so we're going to commercial breaks, by the way. Commercial breaks. Adam Roderick Strong. Do you guys like Roderick Strong? What do you guys think about Roderick Strong? Did he make a good decision by going to AEW? Do you think they're utilizing him as they should, or should he have stayed in NXT? I can't ever forget when he kissed Steph in front of Triple H. The crazy things that they would do in WWE, right? I can't ever. Oh, yeah, I wrote that just now. I don't know what kind of razor Randy used, but it gave him super villain powers. Devin is actually saying that they bring RKO back, RK Bro back, that Riddle should turn on Randy Orton. I like that. I'm not mad. I think they should turn Riddle heel and get rid of the goofy high gimmick for sure. Thoughts on Jade Cargill in WWE? Greg, I think that's phenomenal. I think we were talking about this earlier that if Jade comes to NXT, she's the one to actually take the title off of Becky Lynch and let her run with that for a little bit. Still get her feet wet because she's still kind of green in the ring, but she'll bring a lot of eyes, I believe, to NXT. She'll get the match in her belt that she needs. She's still fairly new to the wrestling industry, and then bring her up maybe for like it could be a Rhea versus Jade, it could be a Raquel versus Jade. Hell, it could be Nia Jax versus Jade, but you got to put her against some solid people for sure. But I'm excited. If Jade Cargill is on her way to WWE, she's good. She has a lot of potential. Heel Riddle would be too funny. Shindo thinks that it would be too funny for heel Riddle. Maybe his heel gimmick would be the more high he gets, the more dangerous he gets. Okay. I see where you're going there. The more high he gets, the more dangerous he gets. Love it. They should do the winning Survivor Series team gets to challenge for any title. Okay. I like that. Appreciate Manny Fresh liking the live as well, guys. Make sure that you guys like the live. The goal for today is 5,000 likes, and we actually have 50 minutes left, so we got to get these likes up. And if you haven't followed the channel yet, don't forget to follow the channel, because the goal is also to get 10 new followers on today's stream. You guys have been doing phenomenal. We get about 10 actually every time I stream, so let's go ahead and continue with that. What about MJF in WWE? I say MJF in WWE is phenomenal. We actually just spoke about this a little earlier. Hell, MJF versus AJ Styles would be good as well. But we were thinking put MJF on the mic versus. Thank you, Manny Fresh, for sharing the live. Let's go, man. Shout out to Manny Fresh for sharing the live. But we were saying that MJF versus LA Knight on the mic would be pretty damn dope. Pretty damn dope. Or this dumb idea I had. As a face, he smokes weed, but as a heel, he's an angry alcoholic. MJF would be more over if he ever joined WWE. It's a risk he has to take as well. To get to WWE, that's a huge risk because he never had any WWE experience, right? Like he used to be kind of in the back and do jobber stuff, but I don't know. I think he's good on the mic. Again, he's not the best wrestler, but I think you can put him up against like a The Miz. You got to put him up against some good mic workers. The Miz. You can put him up against LA Knight. You can put him up against Seth Rollins. I'm not mad at Seth Rollins. AJ Styles. Yes, boys. The Yes Boys. The funny part is he has my initials. MJF. We're back live though. Carmelo Hayes, Dominic Mysterio. Let's see what this match actually brings to the table. Let's see what Dominic. What do you guys think about Dominic? You think he still has a lot to work on, or do you think this is the best Dominic that we get right now? Do you think this is the best Dominic, or do you still think he has a lot to work on? Greg is saying Melo don't miss. Greg, I don't know if you were on here earlier though. He has a shirt with Dominic's face on it with a target, pretty much saying he don't miss. He's coming for Dominic's head. Well, he doesn't have to use a script since it's optional, so he could really just do his own thing, says Shindo. Some people, they don't want to get off a script, but who knows? MJF is pretty good that he doesn't need a script. You are right. Manny Fresh says, I used to like Roman Reigns, but I can't stand him. I'll take Seth over him. You'll take Seth. I was thinking that the other day, though. Seth Rollins. Seth is good, man. Fighting every night. I don't know, though, if Seth Rollins ever gets on Roman Reigns' level. Where, I don't know. That's actually really hard. 619, though, from Dominic Mysterio. Dominic Mysterio making his way to the top ropes. Dirty Dom looking for this frog splash. Nope. Carmelo Hayes, though, gets out the way. Uh-oh. Got the knees to the throat there to Dominic. Waiting for Dominic to get back on his feet. Crowd going crazy for Melo. Oh, but Dominic Mysterio actually pushes Melo down. Devin on YouTube is saying, Dom is good as a heel, but he needs some stuff to work on in the ring. Okay, so you still feel that he's a little green in the ring. Got it. I'm not mad at you on that because I think that knowing that his dad is a high flyer and the way that his dad moves, you'll think that Dominic will pick up a little bit more on that. So we might see more of that from Dominic. Who knows? Who knows? Ooh. Slap to the face. Dragunov, though. So Dominic slaps Dragunov in the face. Dragunov said, I don't care. I'm going to go in this ring. So here goes Dragunov. Dragunov not playing with Dirty Dom, though. Here goes Dragunov. What is Dragunov thinking? Looking really good in this suit, by the way. I think Dragunov can roll with the title. Ooh, Carmelo Hayes gets in the way, though. Carmelo Hayes almost kind of like saved Dominic just now. Dragunov, though. Oh, I just realized that my laptop's not plugged in. Oh, here goes Dragon Lee. Super kick to Dominic Mysterio. Where's my charger? Hold on, guys. Oh, right. Dragon Lee though, holding the what title is this again? North American title, holding up above his head. It's gonna be a good No Mercy. I'm gonna have to go live for No Mercy. Trick Williams backstage. Oh. Schism. I think it's Schism. Schism trying to recruit Trick Williams? No way. I'm gonna get to your comments in just a bit. Let's see what's happening with Trick Williams and Schisms. I can't see Trick Williams join Schisms, by the way. I think Trick Williams could be actually really good. Solid, the dude's solid body, good on the mic, pretty decent in the ring. Do you guys think that Trick Williams actually joins Schisms? Devin, I was thinking the same exact thing. Devin says that Trick Williams looks like a young Booker T. I was literally thinking he can be like a version of Booker T. So that's funny that you just said that. That is funny you said that. Let's see what you guys are saying back on. Let me go back. Mello don't miss. Mello just won. Seth has the upper hand versus Reigns. If you look at the record, that is true. I don't know why I did that. Yo, I got to go. I'll see you on Friday. Keto, no doubt, man. I'll see you on Friday, man. Enjoy the rest of your week. I hope Dom losing the NXT American title to Dragon Lee. I think Dragon Lee actually takes the title off of him this upcoming Raw. Oh, I don't think on Raw, though. But I think eventually, because it's still Dominic versus Mustafa at No Mercy. So I think they leave Dominic. Let's go. Andre Chase got Duke Hudson hyped for the triple threat coming up. Melo needs to make his way up to the title. Oh, here, this is actually the triple threat. Should be a good match. To the main roster. Melo to the main roster. I think if you bring him to the main roster now, it's probably not a good time. There's too many top tier talent. And I don't think that Hayes will get the run that he deserves. Devin says, been hearing some rumors that Batista is trying to come back. I'll be real honest with you. Batista, I didn't think Batista was like top tier talent. I don't know. What do you guys think about Batista? Melo has experience with the main roster. He would do good there and could possibly carry. I think he could definitely carry his own weight. I just don't know with everything going on if you bring Melo to the main roster right now. Too many stories where they're trying to push too many people, right? LA Knight still needs that push. Drew McIntyre, I think, wins the title at some point. Shinsuke, to me, still deserves the title win as well. So I think when I look at those type of top tier talents, I won't be mad if Jey Uso takes the title from Seth Rollins. Right? Just imagine Jey Uso takes the title and then goes back face to face with Roman Reigns. Talk about a storyline. That Jey Uso gets his own title. That'd be pretty legit. He's built like a legit monster truck. He's one of the guys you actually do not want to pick a fight with. Yeah, I think in a real fight though, definitely, Batista's whooping some ass. Definitely, definitely, definitely. 2.8 thousand likes over on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure that you guys do not forget to get those likes in. Our goal is 5,000 likes, and we are at 39 minutes left of the show. 39 minutes left. Yeah, I heard he ain't doing anything with movies. Batista, he said if they call him, why not? For the money? Yeah. So there's a writer's strike. Every wrestler right now that was doing movies is definitely willing to come back because they're not doing anything in Hollywood. They're not recording anything as long as this writer's strike is going on. They're not recording anything. So Batista could possibly come back, maybe at a Royal Rumble or something. Batista, wasn't he supposed to get inducted to the Hall of Fame? So that's another reason he might show up. I think he was supposed to be inducted to the Hall of Fame, if I'm not mistaken. Manny Fresh, appreciate you liking the live. Appreciate you. Shindo, did you ever get a chance to go into that dude's page that said that he looks like me? I took a screenshot so I can look after because I promise you he's using my picture. That's how you know you were doing some official shit when someone is taking your face and putting it on their stuff. Yep, I can't wait to see when CM Punk shows up. Manny Fresh thinks that CM Punk is actually going to show up. What do you guys think? Devin, what do you think? Does he show up? He's definitely using it. I'm going to have to take a look later then. I'm going to have to look a little later and see what he's doing with my face. So let me tell you a crazy story. This was like when I was really young, but I remember 2 times where this girl reached out to me and she says, "Hey, are you the real Efrain?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Can you prove you're the real Efrain?" This is like back when Skype was a thing. So I actually got on Skype with her. She sees that it's really me. So she says that she was talking to this guy that was acting like Efrain, but he would never get on video. And he would just tell her that he has sleep apnea, so he was only up at night and all this other stuff. He was sending her like pictures of me. Um, but it wasn't me, right? He said he was half Dominican and half Puerto Rican. I'm only Puerto Rican. It's like, so those a couple of things that were incorrect, right? So that was the first time. Then the second time was that I hired this girl back when I was a manager. I like this new group that I actually can't believe that he's part of this group. But what's his name? They call him Scripps now, but his name used to be, damn, what was his name back then? What was Scripps' name prior to being Scripps? Oh, Manny Fresh says that CM Punk already actually signed to WWE. I can't even take Scripps serious after his gimmick when he was on the main roster. Damn, I can't remember what Scripps' name was. Do you guys remember what Scripps' name used to be on the main roster? They just waiting for the right moment, I heard. That scam, I would be everywhere. It would be everywhere. We never know. They may be trying to hold it. Damn, what? I gotta go look at what his name used to be in WWE or in Raw. Scripps used to be. Reggie something. Reggie. Was it just Reggie? Was Reggie something? Reggie something, but I can't take him serious ever since he came to WWE though as Reggie, whatever his name was, and then they put him in the mask as Scripps, and now he's pretty much playing like a hardcore type of guy. Trevor, what's good over on YouTube? Says, been hearing Dave Bautista might be returning since Hollywood is on strike. Look, Trevor just came onto the live on YouTube and saying the same thing that we were just saying. Batista may be actually coming back to WWE. Not mad at it. But who do you put Batista? Who do you all right, let's say Batista shows up SmackDown. Who would you want to see Batista go up against? It's better if they hold it as a secret rather than getting out. If he does sign a deal, I believe it. I heard Alexa Bliss did a tribute for Bray Wyatt, named her daughter in tribute for him. No way. I'll have to check. I'll have to take a look. TikTok is telling me, great job. You've been going live for 90 minutes. Guys, let's also get these likes up. We're at 2.9 thousand likes. Remember that we're trying to get to 5,000 likes before the end of the stream here on TikTok. Thank you to those that have actually subscribed to the channel on YouTube. We started with 50 subscribers and we're at 52. I've done this whole stream without nothing to drink. I need some water. Trevor and Devin over on YouTube. Who would you see Dave Bautista go up against if he shows up to the main roster? If he was to show up Monday or Friday, who do you think he will go up against? Shindo says possibly John. Now, let's take John out of the picture. Let's put him with somebody that can get the rub from Batista. I'm almost thinking like an Austin Theory, right? He's been getting a lot of the rub from some of the big celebrities. So could be an Austin Theory, could be a Grayson Waller, could be an LA Knight. If you want to put him up against somebody big, let's do Omos. Omos actually been doing decent matches, I would say. Batista and Braun. Trevor says Batista and Solo. Not bad. Batista and Solo. Not bad at all. Mr. Steal the Show was good. He could go up versus Drew. He can go up against versus. Okay. Batista and Drew McIntyre. I'm not mad at it. Batista and Drew McIntyre. Not mad at all. Mr. Steal the Show says, I love your podcast. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Are you actually talking about the actual podcast or this here in the stream? Because I do have a podcast, but I don't know which one are you really talking about. So right now we got Frazier. Nah, he can go up. Oh, Randy Orton. Ooh, that's actually good. History to be told. The actual podcast. Okay, appreciate you, man. Mr. Steal the Shows, loving the podcast. I actually got another interview with someone. Dope guy, man. The dude he's an orthodontist, owns 3 practices. But then he also just recently got on TikTok. He's at 500,000 followers on TikTok. And now he's called on there Andre the Farmer. The dude didn't know nothing about planting. Started with 1 mango tree, built 2 mango trees. And now he has like an acre of like different vegetables, growing rice, build a whole brand behind it. But he still has his 3 offices. He plays table tennis. He's learning Spanish. And he actually got into orthodontist by accident. It was never a dream of his. He just kind of got into it. So I'm excited to see and have that interview with him. I actually did the interview, but we have to redo it because of his audio and his he was breaking up so much. So we're gonna redo that interview. But appreciate knowing that you're actually watching the actual podcast. The podcast is called Know Your Worth. My whole brand is called Know Your Worth. So Know Your Worth is taking stories of those that have overcome adversity. I used to share my story a lot. Sexual abuse, adopted, felt unloved, all these different things that I went through in life. And I realized as I told my story that I wanted to give a platform for others to share their stories because I want others to see that, hey, we're all human at the end of the day. We all have a story. We all go through things, but it's how you overcome them that makes you know your worth, right? Understand your value in life. So that's what the Know Your Worth brand is about. So it's started with shirts. I started with just selling shirts. And then I said, you know what? Let's I like to do interviews, and I don't even call it interviews. I like to say more of a conversation. So we started doing some conversations. I think I'm at 43 episodes or something like that. Trying to get this charger in. Hold on, guys. Trying to get this charger in. And yeah, man. So the goal is also to actually get a podcast here going as well at some point. So we'll see. Interviewing wrestlers, people that have worked for the industry. So we'll see exactly what happens. I would love to share my story about how I went from being homeless to change my life around. Manny Fresh, reach out to me, man. Message me. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. I've heard so many stories, man. My best friend actually, same thing. Homeless, sleeping in a car, showering at, and she never even told me all this, but she was showering at like a Planet Fitness, and with just grinding, man. And now she's doing really good in her line of work. She actually left Orlando, moved to Boston with no family, with nothing, and now is like top tier at what she does. So pretty damn dope. But reach out to me. I would definitely love to connect. Definitely love to connect. So that's cool, man. I don't really bring a lot of that stuff here because I'm really trying to build this ground up with never really sharing to my friends or family about the know your worth. But from time to time that you'll see know your worth. I'll probably have a know your worth. Actually, I had one on earlier, but I don't have it on now. But now when you see the shirt, it all makes sense. 3.3 thousand likes. Let's go. Let's get these likes up. 5,000 likes is what we're looking for today. Yeah, I went through sleepless nights and having to keep watching over myself when I would step out in the streets. Well, man, I'm so happy that you overcame that. And I'm pretty sure now you understand your purpose in life. Um, and realize, man, you can get through anything. Get through anything. Get through anything. Where do you live, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Trevor says, "Are you new on YouTube?" I am. I actually started YouTube maybe SummerSlam. I think I started YouTube. But on TikTok is also called Know Your Wrestling. California, Norwalk, California. But yeah, Trevor, if you go to Know Your Wrestling, you can find us there as well. The whole brand that we're creating is called Know Your Wrestling. So hopefully you see the Know Your Wrestling podcast coming soon as well. We do trivia questions. You'll see a lot of the different content like top wrestlers. Which one did I do recently? Memorable moments. So I'm doing all my content currently. The goal is to build the brand where I don't have to do everything, but it takes time, especially when you can't pay nobody. Nobody really want to do free work, right? But the goal is to build the brand where I can end up at convention shows and talk to wrestlers and do all these different things where we can just get build a community, man. I've always watched wrestling, and I was watching Con Man. I don't know if you guys follow Con Man or ever seen Con Man, but I was watching him for some years. And I would watch wrestling like I'm doing now and listen to him the way that you guys are listening to me. And I thought to myself, like, yeah, I can do this. And especially I have a whole setup. I have cameras, I have ring lights, I have microphones, and built over time. It took time for me to get here. But as I started to build all this, and I'm like, yo, I love wrestling. I need my own wrestling community. I don't have friends that I can talk wrestling about. So yeah, definitely started Know Your Wrestling. I actually didn't even have a name. I started on TikTok. Then I created a Twitter. And then I forgot how the heck I even got. I think SummerSlam was gonna happen or something like that. I went. It was a hell of a SummerSlam. A lot of people loved it. Got some subscribers on YouTube for the first time. So I said, yo, I got to build a brand. I built this logo, the logo that you guys see. I built this logo day of, created it, thought of a name. I actually had 3 different logos. I sent it to different people and said, yo, which one do you like best? This is the one they come up with. I love it too, though. And something that, yeah, man, I can build off of. So I'll get you after the live stream. Say less, yeah. Say less. Looking forward to it. What's your thoughts on WWE and UFC merging? You see UFC wrestlers crossing over to WWE. One wrestler that I can definitely see crossing over to WWE is man, why am I drawing a blank? What's the Irish guy's name? I actually like him too. McGregor, Conor McGregor. I can see Conor McGregor coming on over to WWE. Now to see WWE wrestlers go to UFC, I don't know. I don't know who I can see in UFC, but that's the only person I can see come on over is Conor McGregor. Oh, you guys can't even hear. Let me turn up the volume. Sorry. Here goes Tyler Bate. Hudson, though. Hudson back into this ring. Who do you guys got in this match? Ooh. Nice little suplex there from Hudson. Who do you guys think is going to win this match, though, guys? Derek Lewis. Okay. Derek Lewis. Oh, this is to face Butch next week? Oh. This is to face Butch next week. I think Batista should get. I don't think he'll ever do it. Man, the dude's too old now. Let me see how old Batista is. Let's see how old is Batista. Yo, we have 54 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go, man. That's so cool. You don't even know, man. Little by little. I've only been maybe actually going live. Actually, I could tell you what my first live was. I'm gonna tell you. My first live was 1 month ago. So 1 month ago, when we did SummerSlam, and we're already at 54 subscribers. And again, not telling friends, not telling family, strictly wrestling fans that have seen some sort of my content, whether it's a YouTube short, whether you'll become a part of a stream, whether you've seen it on TikTok. So shout out to you guys for that. Shout out to that. Ooh, dropping Hudson right on his head. Tyler Bates to the top ropes. Phoenix splash. Uh-oh. Tyler Bates, though. They knocked Tyler Bates out of the ring. Hudson back on his feet. Clothesline. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Shindo is back. Welcome back, Shindo. Yeah, I think he's in his 50s. I knew I was doing something. Thank you for reminding me. I was about to go look at Batista's age. Joe is your winner, facing Butch next week. Yeah, Batista is 54, man. He's not going to go to UFC. He's definitely not going to UFC. So for my new subscribers, official accent on YouTube, thank you so much. I see our new follower 8 minutes ago, and Trevor 11 minutes ago, new follower on YouTube. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys so much. It means the world. My goal is definitely to have 100 within the next month. Here goes Butch, though. Butch actually came down to the ring. So Butch is playing double duty, though. He's still on WWE doing matches, and now he's actually in the finals of the Global Heritage Invitational. Should be good. Butch and Joe Coffey. Good. But Batista did have one MMA fight. He won, but it didn't look good. I did see that. Here goes Mustafa. What do you guys think about Mustafa? You like Mustafa, yes or no? I like Mustafa, man. Remember when you guys asked me who's underrated? Mustafa, underrated. Mustafa is underrated. True. I want him to be the champion. I do want him to win that title. Underrated. He's so good in the mic and good in the ring. I think they're gonna make it a triple threat match. Oh, Mustafa's showing up on Monday Night Raw. Let's go. Main event coming up next. Handicap match. See, I told you on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, but Dragon Lee's not gonna win it. Dragon Lee won't win it. I knew the match was happening, but Dragon Lee won't win. Especially if Mustafa's going to show up on Monday. This backstage segment was so corny. Like it was just too. It was too much. I don't know. It wasn't my cup of tea. He might try to sneak in that title match. I think what's going to happen is that they're going to end up at No Mercy and have a triple threat between the three of them. We'll see, says Manny Fresh. All right, guys, run those likes up. We're at 3.4 thousand likes, and we're about 18 minutes left of the show. Thank you for those that have actually followed the channel. Let's see how many of you guys have actually followed the channel today. We have 3 new followers, so shout out for those that have actually followed the channel. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for this. We got 4 new subscribers today on YouTube. So every time I see that we're building, slowly building, I love it. This is my 6th stream that I have here on TikTok, and I'm still getting people to like some of my old content. I'm still getting new followers on TikTok as well. I just came back from vacation, so I haven't really been creating a lot of content. I'll definitely get back to it this week. If you guys have any ideas on any content that you'd like to see, though, definitely go ahead and message me. You could either message me personally, you could put into the chat. I just have to get a pen to write down your ideas. But if you have an idea, you might see your idea actually come to life. Let me tell you guys, I've never used, I've never created a lot of the content the way that I'm doing now. Have you guys seen it? I'm just getting better as I go. Going better as I go, baby. I'm creating it all. I'm doing the editing. I'm coming up with the ideas. I'm streaming. One day, though, we're like What Culture Wrestling, where we have a team of people, and I'll still always be hosting. I love talking, but we have a team of people that can actually do a lot of the work. So that's the goal. Do you do match ratings on the matches? What you liked and what you didn't like? Shindo, are you talking about like after like an NXT or after Raw, after SmackDown, or just going back to old matches and doing it? Tell me what you think. I'm trying to get a pen so I can write this down, though. I like that idea. Just want to know exactly what you think. Noise, where you been, man? I see Noise sneaking in here. Noise sneaking in here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly to which one? I said a whole bunch of them. I need some water. Young Drew. NXT. Okay, so Shindo says for every show. Got it. So ratings after shows. Say less. We're gonna go ahead and get that started. I did see somebody else doing it. I thought I should be doing some more of that. So let's go ahead and get ratings after NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. Now, keep in mind that I don't watch NXT all the time. This is my 2nd time streaming NXT. I must say though, NXT's today I'll give it so far. If I had to rate it as of now, 7 out of 10. Been okay. If you ask me, but it hasn't been bad when it comes to streaming and new subscribers on YouTube and new followers. So I believe that NXT is getting a lot of hype. I may have to do more NXT. I just don't know if I'm be able to do it every single Tuesday, but Mondays and Fridays for sure is always going to be the goal. I go by Bad New 87. So Trevor just also follow us on TikTok and YouTube. So shouts out and love to Trevor. So let's say thank you, Trevor, in the chat. Let's say thank you, Trevor, on the TikTok chat. Let's show some love to our new community member here on Know Your Wrestling. People like you and other podcasters make me want to do podcasting. I say just start, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I first started doing this, I told you it was on TikTok. I would talk to myself for 3 hours and react the way that I'm reacting for 3 hours. Was it fun? Hell no. But you got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere. Same thing with the podcast. The podcast, I was nervous. That's why I really started the podcast. And I was nervous to do the podcast because I'm like, who's watching? Who's listening? You just never know who's watching, who's listening, man. So I would say just start. As nervous as it sounds, you got to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. That's my motto. Get uncomfortable to get comfortable. But let's say thank you to Trevor. Let's see that into the chat. Thank you, Trevor, over on TikTok. So we can get some love for Trevor for joining us here on TikTok and subscribing on YouTube. Manny Fresh, I'd be more than happy to, bro. I'd be more than happy to. Let me comment. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you. Oh, here goes Baron Corbin. There we go. Thank you, Trevor. Showing love to Trevor. Let's get these likes up. We're 13 minutes away. We're at 4,000 likes. Maybe you can send me some. Oh, yeah, definitely, Manny Fresh. Reach out to me. I'd be more than happy. I'm always willing to give people info on how they can get started. Absolutely. You accidentally swiped out. All good, man. All good. What I was saying though, Manny Fresh is feel free, reach out. I'll give you any tips and tricks that I can possibly give. Carmelo Hayes was leaving the parking lot. Oh. Hayes saying that Dragunov doesn't even stand a chance, pretty much. Do you guys think that Dragunov actually takes the title from Carmelo Hayes next week? Did Dragunov take the title from Carmelo Hayes next week? Yeah, no worries, Manny Fresh. Definitely. Definitely. 4.2 thousand likes. Let's go. Would you do reaction to matches you never seen from back in the days? I like that, Dino. I like that. I never thought of it, but we can do that. Manny Fresh is saying that Carmelo stays champion. Dino, I'm writing that down though. Reaction to past matches. I wonder if that would be like a live thing, Dino, or like just like creating small content. Oh, YouTube, YouTube, more YouTube. So you think more not live, but just like an actual a video that we can produce, like a post. I love it. I haven't tried. Maybe I can get some. Oh, maybe I can find matches and have you guys vote on it. We could do that. We could do that. We can definitely do that. But right now, looks like Tiffany and I forgot what this other girl's name was, but they're pretty much beating up Becky Lynch. They jumped her from behind. So I definitely think Roxanne shows up. Oh, who's this? Kyria. So it wasn't Roxanne. It was actually Kyria that came out to help Becky Lynch. Okay. Okay. So Kyria, I think that's her name, coming out to help Becky Lynch. Let's go. So it looks like we're gonna actually have a tag match. Looks like we have a tag match. Roxanne Perez is probably coming out. Let's see if Roxanne. Oh no, Becky and Kyria are actually gonna go and get those ladies, bringing them back to the ring. 4.6 thousand likes. Let's go, guys. Let's get this to 5,000 likes. No bell yet. No bell yet, but Becky looks like the match will be starting. Here goes the ring or the bell. I really don't watch NXT. I need to, but it's The Rock's daughter doing anything. She's not doing much wrestling. She is in a faction called the Schism. She does some talking. She's okay actually on the mic, but nothing solid, nothing worthy. I would say nothing worthy to be watching. Not yet, at least. But she's still green. The girl has no no really history wrestling, right? So bad news. Thank you. I see you, man. I see you liking the videos. Thank you, bad news. Thank you, bad news. Also known as Trevor. Trevor showing love over on YouTube and on TikTok. Manny Fresh, thank you for liking the live. We're almost at 5,000 likes. We're at 4.8 thousand likes. She's the first fourth generation wrestler. I didn't even know that. I know that the whole family's been part of the wrestling though. Here goes Becky Lynch though and Tiffany though, one-on-one. Becky Lynch and so it did become a tag match, by the way. It's not a handicap match. So we already know who's gonna win this match, right? Easy, 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 easy match right here. Of course, Becky Lynch is going to get the win. Why wouldn't she? Why would she not get the win? You know what I like though is that Becky being in the main event. First of all, you got a woman in the main event again 2 weeks in a row. Plus, she's giving three other women wrestlers the Becky rub, right? And these three women wrestlers are doing pretty solid right now in the ring, but she's putting on for the women wrestlers, and I think that's phenomenal. Something that AEW actually has been failing to do. AEW has been failing to actually push the women's roster, and here goes NXT. NXT to me has always pushed the women's roster, but here goes NXT showing again that they always are putting the women's roster on the forefront. Oh, we have 5.3 thousand likes. Let's go. Let's go. Becky looking to. Oh, I thought she was looking to fly, but nope. Baseball slide instead. Now she's looking to fly. Right hand. Flying right hand. Tiffany Stratton trying to come. Nice drop kick there. Roxanne going to come in for the save, I bet. I mean, right now it's a tag team match, so I don't know if Roxanne actually shows up. I thought Roxanne was going to show up, but I don't see why she would need to show up. But thank you guys. We're at 5.3 thousand likes. Thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you, Shindo. Thank you, Dino. Thank you, Manny Fresh. Thank you to our new followers, Trevor. I know Trevor followed us. Julian followed us a little earlier. I can't remember who the first person was, though. Sorry if I can't remember the first person. But appreciate all you guys that were here on the live today. I seen Noise at some point, but Noise backed out. Karen, thank you for joining. Karen, 5.5 thousand likes, man. You guys are phenomenal. 5,000 likes was the goal, and here we are at 5.5 thousand likes. Let's go. Let's go. So we're 5 minutes away from the end of the show. We already know who's going to win this match. We're on a picture by picture right now. It looks like they're manhandling Becky Lynch, though. Tiffany Stratton and Becky are one-on-one in the ring, but Tiffany is on offense, and Becky's pretty much being beaten up, but not for long because we know big time Bex is going to take the W. I have not tried, but there is a wrestling school by me that the first class is free. So I want to do at least the first class. I always tell myself, maybe I don't be a wrestler, but I'll be a manager. I'll be a manager. I got character work. But no, I would actually when I was in high school, I wanted to do wrestling. My mom didn't let me though. But I would love to try though for sure. Go to wrestling school and run the ropes. Just do it once, even if I don't become a wrestler. Just being able to actually do a wrestling school and do some type of stuff in the wrestling world. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? If you were in the WWE as a manager, who would you want to manage though? Ooh, good questions from Shindo. Shindo said, "Who would I want to manage in the WWE currently? If I had to put somebody over, let me think. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to think now. I'm gonna think. Hmm. Now you about to make me go look at the roster and see. Let's see the rosters. Who needs a mic piece is what I'm looking at right now. Who needs a mic piece? Damn it! As I'm looking at the roster too, what happened to Aaliyah? Aaliyah's been gone off TV for a long time. I wouldn't mind being the manager to Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. I'm a truck driver. I delivered a WWE WrestleMania sign back in 2018, going to Houston. No way. Oh, Dina, I know you were hyped. What happened to Apollo Crews? Apollo Crews got called up. Nothing with Apollo Crews. Another underrated star, Apollo Crews. You guys asked earlier, underrated? Apollo Crews, underrated. Dino, you had to take the picture, right? Or was it's probably wrapped? Actually, you probably couldn't even take the picture. It's probably all wrapped up. That's dope though. That is pretty dope. And truck driving, you making that money. Truck driving. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do the truck driving. Tiffany Stratton doing backflips into the corner. Let's see. I could be a mouthpiece to Braun Breaker. I don't think he has good mic skills. Woo! Nice kick there to Tiffany Stratton. She's good. Two, Tiffany Stratton. Breaking up the count though. Let's see. Man, I'm looking at Cedric Alexander. What the heck happened to Cedric Alexander to? Valkyria. All right. Looks like a double team to Valkyria, though. Becky Lynch sliding back into the ring. We got, I live in San Antonio. They hired my company to deliver it. I got there before the wrestlers got there. Okay. Dino with the company, though. Let's go, Dino. That's dope, Dino. That's dope, man. How many trucks, Dino? How many trucks do you have? Two. NXT actually not ending on time today. We're still going with NXT. Heel Kevin, what's good? Heel Kevin coming back through. We have 5.8 thousand likes. Appreciate all you guys. Kiana James. Ooh. Here goes Becky Lynch, though. Right hand to Tiffany Stratton. Right hand sending Becky Lynch to the ring post. Valkyria. Oh, powerbomb to Valkyria. Tiffany Stratton, though, on the top ropes. Tiffany Stratton to the top. What is she thinking? Swanton from Tiffany. Beautiful Swanton, actually. To Becky Lynch, though, breaks up the count. Becky Lynch making her way back to the ring. I'm my own operator, so I only have one, but I work for a company. I just deliver whatever they need. Got it. Own operator, that's actually really good, though. So that's cool. That's cool, man. Are you always traveling? Are you on the road? I'm guessing often. Do you travel across country or do you like to stay locally? Here goes Becky Lynch. What is Becky Lynch thinking? 1, 2, kick out there. Becky Lynch still going for the armbar. She called it the disarmer, but kind of an armbar, right? Becky Lynch, though, trying to lock it in. Nope. No, I thought it was a roll up. Never mind. Valkyria, now your legal woman. Becky Lynch, though, with the manhandle slam. Valkyria, like a frog splash, I think that was. 2, 3. Valkyria actually takes the W, too. So Becky didn't even take the W. Valkyria actually got the pin. There you go, Valkyria and Becky Lynch. Valkyria's been getting a lot of love. Wasn't she also getting love from Rhea Ripley at one point? So pretty good. Valkyria getting a lot of love from the high rank woman like Rhea Ripley and now Becky Lynch. Just Texas now, but once in a while I go to California or Florida. Okay, cool. That's good. I was wondering because traveling out of the states like that throughout the country could definitely be it could be a lot. It could be a lot. Ooh. Tiffany Stratton chair shot there to Becky and Valkyria. Beating up Becky with the chair. So it looks like you guys are right. Roxanne may be coming out to make the save. Roxanne may be coming out to make the save. Tiffany, though, holding the NXT title over her head as she also stands over Becky Lynch. Drops the title right on Becky. Pretty much saying, I'm coming back for this title. I'm coming back for the title, says Tiffany. Oh, Becky, though. Becky asking for Mike. What does Becky have to say? Uh-oh. Becky and Tiffany, Extreme Rules. So it should be a good match. Something's definitely going to happen there, right? Something is going to happen there. Just imagine Tiffany brings back Jade Cargill. Can Tiffany be the person to bring back Jade Cargill? Now that would be crazy. Now that will be crazy. All right, guys, that's the end of NXT. Tell me what you guys, if you guys had to rate the show, what do you guys rate the show? I'm going to keep it at a 7 out of 10. Last week's show, to me, is actually better. 7 out of 10. Getting started, I had two for 8 years. I did 49 states, Alaska, and Canada. Damn. How long have you been in the trucking business now? Bad News says 87 or 87. Bad News says 87. You see I'm tired? Bad News 87 says 7.5. 7.5. Over on YouTube, guys, I'm going to go ahead and log off YouTube. Staying here with my TikTok. TikTok family. So don't get off yet. But YouTube, thank you guys so much for our 4 new subscribers. Trevor, which is actually over here now on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. And for everybody else who subscribed, we'll see you guys on Friday for Friday Night SmackDown.